ready to see Coach Chin, man. We miss him out here, man. Congratulations to your newborn, man. We miss you. Your speeches out here on that field. We gonna miss you out there today, Coach.
I've missed 2 practices in my life, and both were for the births of my 2 children. I was extremely lucky to work for, Mark Helfrich, who let me be at the first birth, and then Coach Frost, he wouldn't have had it any other way.
It's awesome, man. Anytime you have kids, it's such a unique experience. I don't think there's a cooler experience in life to be a part of.
Can't tell you how happy I was to be there. My wife was super happy. I know she's as tough as they come. She would have done fine without me, but she was excited that I could be there. And these things, they only come around once, so it's very important for me to be there. We want these guys to be an extended part of our families. We want them to feel comfortable around our families, to come to our homes. And I think that's an important part of this deal, is to learn to become a family, learn to become a band of brothers, and tighten this thing up.
He always say, look out for your brother. I might be down one play, my brother come pick me up. And my brother might be down one play, I'll come pick him up. This team is now a family, a brotherhood. We got a strong bond.
I feel like he's a coach who makes speech without trying to make a speech. You with me? Yes, sir. D on me, hey, man, let's go, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
This is the last day you ever got to play football. What if it was the last play you ever had to play football? Can you fight through this thing for 1 more period? Can we fight for 10 more plays? Can you play as hard as you can, 1 play at a time, for 4 plays in a row? Yes, sir. Can you do it? Yes, sir.
That's real deep when he said that. And my father tells me that actually play like it's your last play. And when he told me that, it made me go back to my father. So I just had to go out there and play hard.
Some of the best guys in the world, that their time came, they had an injury, a career-ending injury, something that took them away from the game, and every single one of those guys has come back and said, Coach, I wish I could run 1 more time down on kickoff. I wish I could play 1 more play, because the last one I played, it wasn't my best effort. I wish I would have gave my best effort for my last play ever, and I just don't want that to happen to any more guys I coach.
I feel like that stuck with everybody, because we came out with so much energy toward the end of the practice, and that's how you should play every day, from the beginning to the end.
Sometimes people get goosebumps about what he's saying. Like today, I think he said, we 1 heartbeat.
1 heartbeat, right? I could feel Ruck's heart beating. Mine's on the same rhythm. 1 heartbeat always.
These speeches he come up with just get everybody like inspiration, and we want to go out there and hit.
The speed of practice has been great. I was kind of expecting us to have to ramp up the tempo of practice as we went along. The guys dove into that. Now the execution, that has to improve. But as far as getting lined up and going fast, the guys get it already. They're buying into it. Now we just need to make sure the execution gets better.
It's a lot of work, but it's also fun at the same time. If you have a passion for this game, you're gonna have fun, and a lot of players out there have a passion for this sport. When guys make plays, we get excited.
We're not used to running an offense that's such a high tempo, so the main thing for us is just getting out there and doing it, and getting our minds used to processing that information quicker than we're used to, and just really going out there and having fun. That's one thing. He's brought the fun back to practice.
I think the defense should always be ahead of the offense a little bit, to be honest with you. But the one thing about defense these days is offensive guys, they get told their play, they get told where to line up, they get told what route to run, they get told who to block. We have to constantly make adjustments, and I think our guys have done an excellent job of making adjustments, and most of all, just going out and playing ball.